Hi everyone, welcome to Master Martini Laboratory again. This is our second video together. For everyone, I'm Giacomo, the head of chef for Asia and Pacific for Master Martini brand. So today we are going to make apple pie. This is a traditional, classical Italian dessert that you can find commonly everywhere in Europe. And how we are going to make it is going to be very easy, so you can replicate it at home without any difficulties. Let's start from the short pastry. The short pastry basically will be our crust. It will be the shell of our pie, in which we have 100 grams of icing sugar, 200 grams of Gioia Special, which is basically our butter substitute. We will use 300 grams of cake flour. Be careful to buy cake flour because we need a low protein flour. We cannot make it with a bread flour. And we have 30 grams of egg yolk. How to do it? It's actually very easy. I'm going to use a mixing bowl, but you can also do it by hand if you want. So we're going to put together the icing sugar, the butter substitute, so our Gioia Special, and our egg yolks. For this kind of preparation, it's always better to have our Gioia Special at room temperature, so it will be easier to fold in together the other ingredients. Okay. So we will use a paddle. Be careful to not use a whisk because we don't want to whip up the short pastry. We just want to knead it. So we'll use our machine at low speed, again because we don't want to whip up the margarine, our butter substitute. Otherwise we will have bubbles inside our short pastry, and when we will cook it, we will gain volume, which is not what we are looking for. So now, as you can see, it's everything mixed together. And we can proceed to put our cake flour inside. And make our dough. What we'll be doing now, it's very easy because in order to have a better structure, our dough needs to be rested inside the fridge, so inside the chiller, around 5-8 degrees until it gets cold. So what to do basically, we will flatten it so it will get colder easily and quicker. Otherwise, if we do the classic ball shape will take longer to become cold. So we'll just put our thin film here. In the bundle. Okay. We can put our short pastry onto the cling wrap and wrap it. So as we said, we'll make it right. And we will put it inside our chiller. Perfect. Now, of course, I've prepared one in advance. So as you can see, this is hard and cold already. And what we are going to do, it's very easy. We just need to put inside the machine. I will break it in pieces. It will be easier for the machine to knead it back again. This short pastry is going to have very nice and buttery flavor. Let's not forget that our Gioia Special will have a microencapsulated butter aroma, which will be inside the short pastry even after cooking. So it's a baked stable butter substitute, which of course will improve the performance. Regarding the working time, the working procedure, it will be very easy for every one of us to make a delicious short pastry in this case. So now what I'm going to use the machine to the short pastry, but of course, you can just use a normal rolling pin. Just remember to sprinkle with flour on your table in order to not stick the dough to the table and to the rolling pin. So there we go. As you can see, the short pastry is very plastic and it's not sticky. Now we'll go to the machine and we will flatten it. Like I said before, put some flour inside. and I will make it 5 millimeter high. So more or less it will be half a centimeter. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to cut my short pastry with a cake ring. Of course, the extra short pastry, we can save it and use it for another pie, or we can use it to make some cookies with some chocolate chip inside, for example. So we don't waste any of our short pastry. Now, I'm using this tart mold. Of course, you can use whatever you have at home. This one actually is very convenient because you can separate the bottom from the frame. And when you will have to demold the pie from the mold, it will just be a lot easier compared to the traditional molds. So easily just put the pastry, the short pastry inside. Be careful to not have any bubble of air in between the short pastry and the mold, because it will not help our pastry to cook evenly. And it's done. So always press with your hand the edge of your pie. Make sure there is no air gap in between the pastry and the mold. With the help of a scraper now, we will get rid of the excess of our short pastry. And our tart shell is done. So now we will go and make the filling. Okay, so now we are ready to do the cake, the tart filling. For the tart filling, we have our Master Gourmet, 150 grams. Master Gourmet is a Master Martini whipping cream. It's unsugared. So you can use it for savory and sweet application. You can use it for pasta or sauces, mushroom soup, for example, or you want to make a carbonara. As well as you can use it to make mousse, chocolate mousse, hazelnut mousse. You can use it just as it is together with some sugar and whip it up. In this case, we will use it to make our tart filling. So, Master Gourmet 450 grams, sugar 200 grams, egg white 100 grams, 1 lemon zest, and 1 teaspoon vanilla paste. So, vanilla paste, lemon, egg white, sugar, and I'm going to scale now the 450 grams of our Master Gourmet whipping cream. Perfect. So easily, let's put the sugar inside. Let's start mixing. Of course, if you want to put orange zest, feel free to do it. If you want to use some cinnamon, why not? You can actually put any spices you want to give an additional flavor to your apple pie. I'm using a lemon zester, which makes easier to peel off our lemon. So we have the zest here. Mix everything together. We put our egg whites. Everything together. Make sure it is smooth. Shouldn't be lumpy at all. And now we're going to add one teaspoon of our vanilla paste. I'll just put a little bit more because a lot of vanilla paste just stick to the teaspoon. Nicely done. So now I have my apples already peeled. Going to cut and clean them. Then we will have to put our apple all around pie. So I will just cut, I would say, half a centimeter thickness. And we will start placing the apple from the edge of our tart, going around like this and pressing a little bit to stick to the short pastry so that when we will put the liquid, it won't be floating. So just keep on going in this circle. Almost done. Okay. So okay, now our pie is full with the apple. It's been filled up with the apple, and we'll put our whipping cream, so the mustard gourmet, the egg white, sugar, lemon and vanilla base, the mixture inside. We'll fill it up at the edge. Let's go on to the baking tray. And we will bake it at 165 degrees for around 25-30 minutes. So once our tart is cooked, we'll leave it to cool down. And once cold, we can actually take it out of our mold. So as you can see, just place it on our egg bowl, and to finish we will decorate, making it shiny using our mineral neutral, which is our glaze. So it'll be nice and glossy. Of course, you can finish it up also with a sprinkle of icing sugar as well. And there you go. Our apple pie is ready to be served. So once again, thanks for being with us. Thanks for staying together, and again, have a nice day from Master Martini, Singapore. Bye.